This is our Data Central product. Data Central stores all of the information that has been detected by the inspection system. It acts as a hub for all of the data on a given site, so you can have multiple inspection systems pumping real-time data into the database. As each production role is completed on each inspection system, the information from that production role is available in Data Central. The user interface is broken into two sections. This top half here has two functions. The first function is basically what you're seeing here, which is our database view. So our database is structured around printed products, orders of those printed products, and then for role-to-role applications, whatever roles are produced for that particular job order. For roll-to-sheet applications or sheet-fed applications, we also have a palette view which differs very slightly from this, but effectively is the exact same layout. So you'll see up in this corner, we start off with our products tab, and in here we've got all of the different products that have been run, and they have been listed chronologically, so they're ordered by date occurred. And the idea here is that we want to keep whatever's current towards the top of the database so it's quickly accessible to the operator. It is possible to sort by product or to sort by description by just tapping or clicking on the whatever title you want to sort by. Okay, so again, we've sorted by occurred, and the product that we've just demoed on the inspection system, by going into the job number for product 1, we've got a list of all of the previous orders of this product. And again, the product that we've just produced is our test order for product 1, which shows up again top of the list because again we have it ordered chronologically. Within the job number or order, we've got a number of roles, and in this situation, because we've just completed the first production role, you'll see that test production role 001 is in the role map here and is highlighted, and is something we can access and that we can start looking at. Because it has been completed, we've got its finished role length, which is 4,512 feet. We see when the role was finished and on what press this particular role was run. So in this case, it was run on our demo press. However, if it's on a proper production facility and you've got multiple presses, the press name, and that will be the name that the printing site or organization uses for that piece of machinery, will show up here. You'll also see that test roll 002 is currently in production. We don't have a finished length for it, and it starts off with a finish time that is the same as the previous roll until it actually gets finished. Okay, so that's the first use of the top half of the screen. The second use of the top half of the screen is to actually look at defect images. Okay, and how we look at defect images is we obviously need to load up the map of the role that we want to look at. So to load up the map, we click on the play button over here. Once the role map is loaded up, what we see is a 2D graphical representation of an unwound roll. The bottom axis, starting from left going to right, is 0 all the way up to 4,500 roughly, which represents the length of the roll in feet. On the left vertical axis, we've got the width of the roll in inches. So again, the roll gets up to a little bit over 9 inches wide. And then on the right vertical axis, we've got all of the lanes that have been produced. So in this situation, the system was set up to inspect 6 lanes, and we can see that each lane is numbered here. In this area here, we've got a little gray area. That gray area is an area that was not inspected. The reason that area was not inspected is during the beginning of the roll, we were in setup mode where we were doing some adjusting, getting the sensitivity set up, adjusting our margins, going through the training process on the inspection system. The transition between the gray and the green area signifies the point at which 100% inspection began. And that milestone is also marked with this yellow box. If I click on this yellow box, it actually tells me what sensitivity has been used by the inspection system at this point and during the duration of this full roll. The sensitivities and its settings are logged in this tab here, and we can see that the sensitivity level that was selected was low. We can see at what point in the roll map the sensitivity was applied. So it was applied at 269.7 feet into the roll. It was applied to the top presentation because we were only inspecting one side of this particular product. It gives us our top and foil and backlight levels, so we know what lighting levels were used by the operator. We know where the margin positions were set. We know what our severe spot size in square inches was set, our minimum spot size, and our streak length. So we have a very good idea of how the operator has set the system up, and it provides a method for quality to track exactly how the inspection system is being utilized. The green area, as I've stated, represents all of the roll that has been inspected. Green does not necessarily mean good, it means we have inspected it. It's the job of the quality control operator or supervisor to determine whether or not the production that is being inspected is actually acceptable to the customer. During the production run, we've obviously detected defects, and the defects are being represented in this case by these dark blue dots. If I want to see what one of those defects looks like, I can click on the dot and the image will appear on the top half of the user interface.